what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our ability. Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Alrighty. G'day everyone, it's DJ here. Welcome back to LA Noire. Today we're going to do the Naked City Part 2. So I'm just going to cut straight back into where I left off in the first part, which is the episode just before this, and it's just gonna basically be like, you know, like I never stopped playing, because in effect I played through in just one sitting. So from here we gotta go use the phone across the street.
Car 11K, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have been...
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to our partners, or ex-partners.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Oh, that sound's going really weird.
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood Station.
Oh, there we
They
go.
have information in the Julia Randall case.
Accidentally,
Any luck with the
scrolled
arrest
it.
record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective.
With my headphones, they
Jimmy
have like a
LeBlanc's
little
last
sound
arrested
scrolly
officer
thing,
was patrolman
and
Fred
my
Wallace.
arm
He's
accidentally
posted
scrolled
to
it and turned the
Hollywood
volume
9th
down, and I was
Street,
like, what?
Sunset
Where did the
Boulevard
volume go?
between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thank you.
Okay. So I know from experience, from, as I said, the first time I played this mission,
A one-way
that
ticket
I
to
should
Mexico.
probably go to this
Old
first.
Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his
If I
motive?
get this out of the
I
way
can think
first,
of a
it's
few, but I'd
it
put
makes
my
it
money
easier
south of the
in the
belt.
end.
One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Alright. Let's head on over to the 9th beat. That's my bad.
You're paying for every last scratch.
I was not looking for a second then. I was looking down at the minimap, and that's all it took. That is all it took. But we're there. We're there. Doesn't matter. Ooh, that saved us from crashing right then. That cutscene.
Give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective
Alright,
Phelps.
now we follow these dudes. Oh shit.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
And then that guy jumps over there and he runs in there. And then we have a little bit of a shootout.
Find some cover. Push forward.
There we go. Finish that part off. And we're
Thanks.
almost done.
Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck
I
for
mean,
them.
this mission
They're
does
all
have
yours
like a
now.
good,
We need some
I don't know,
information.
half an
Ever
hour
heard of a
left,
burglar goes
but
by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
where I
Sure.
did record.
Nabbed
comes
Jimmy on
up
a
pretty
burglary
soon,
beef
so-
a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy.
Willie.
I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Alrighty.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Yeah, we're pretty good at the cleanup duty. Right, so from here we need to go to the police station.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with
No,
muscle
I can probably
opened up
just-
LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Go through here as a shortcut. Oh, here we go. So then we go down here, we've got to do a few quick things, then I'm going to go to one more location, then we're going to do some questioning, and then we have to drive to one more location, and that's it. That's where I started recording again. I mean, not recording again, but... Well, I guess, no, that is what I meant, but like, for the first time. So confusing, trying to keep up with it all. Alright. Here we go.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And
Since I
where's the
outrank you.
burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town. Tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy?
See, Rusty and Roy are...
Finbar?
They should be partners, because they're both
Sir, I need
lazy.
the contraband list. Item stolen over the last
Whereas I
year.
like Bukowski. He's
Hang
a
on,
good
I'll
cop.
dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Okay, so doing this the
cigarette
first
case
time
on
took me
there?
a while, because I didn't realize I had to point out a few things. Like, I had to point out the cigarette case, obviously.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
But then apparently I also had to point out the sapphire
Julia
ring.
Randall's ring. It's here.
The silver pillbox.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
And the pearl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Alright. So then from here,
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry.
we have a quite a long drive to the rich area of town.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you.
Yeah, he
Even if
did,
the
because
cases
I
he
wasn't a
worked on
lazy
can't
cop
be
and he was.
discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Alright.
Thanks.
So we're just gonna
You
try
gotta
and
learn
get
to
to
take a
the
compliment,
rich area
Phelps.
as fast as possible. Ooh. Go through the little
What the hell? A
shortcut
hopped
area.
up model, a cad, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
Fairy tales of the rich and famous.
Can we
More
skip
like
through?
pathetic tales of the
Yeah,
desperate to
yeah,
be rich and
good.
famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett,
Whew, that
LeBlanc,
was
and
close.
Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty. Or should I say Finbar?
I wouldn't call him that if I were you.
Yeah,
What do
only.
you care?
Really, you're not gonna
Doesn't
turn.
sound like you're the top of his
Hurry up
Christmas
and
card
turn.
list.
He
Move.
gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Only I
Whatever
get to
gets
call
you
him
through the
Finbar.
day, Cole.
I hate when they look like they're going to turn, so I take a little bit wider of an angle so I can go around them. And then they stop turning, like mid-turn. It's like, what the fuck? Make up your mind. We're just gonna go on the opposite side of the road here. up here. Oh, yeah, see? There. Turns.
What are you doing?
Stops mid-turn. And then leaves me with no, you know, no other option than to basically
They don't know to move if the siren's not on.
T-bone them, so to speak. Yeah, I really don't care at the moment. I'm just gonna hit anything that's in my way. Because as I've already said, this is Roy's car, and I do not like Roy. And I've already finished this with a 5-star. So, I mean... Or maybe it was a 4-star, I don't know. But I really don't care about the car damage or anything.
Nice house.
Alright. This is the second last stop.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary.
Yeah,
Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you
At
get
least
the
Roy's got
detective
the
a
right
drink,
idea there.
please?
Right, so from here, I know
Can you
that.
describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't
I have to
stolen,
accuse her
detective.
here because she lies about the price.
A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Liar. It's worth only 10 grand.
Why are you lying about the value
Only
of the
10
jewelry,
grand.
Mrs. Eavestrom?
But, you know,
Who do you think you are?
it's a big difference to the price she
Heinous
gave.
accusations in my own home.
Okay, so we go down to this.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim.
Of course you did.
Are you satisfied?
Because, like, he needed more money.
My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Yeah, because he stole it. Okay.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
And then here we go, good cop.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife.
And then
I returned
we're about to
home
get
and
interrupted.
All of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom.
Well, not really
The department will
interrupted.
get in
but-
touch, let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective.
We only found a
What
few of them.
else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Right here.
Hello, detectives.
Turns out her daughter is
What
the
is
chick
going
from
on?
the
We'd like
dress
to ask
shop.
exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
Yep.
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes,
Nope.
it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
And then here we go. This is the last stop. So I started recording the first time around through the first mission I played through. I started recording just as I arrived at Henry Arnett's. So here I'm just going to do the drive. And then I will stop as soon as I arrive. Jesus, bastard. And then I will stop the recording as soon as I
Missing
arrive
something
there.
here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my
And-
fiance you're
and we're
making
good.
scurrilous
We're good to go.
accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is socking it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Get there as quick as we can. Go as far as we can in a straight line and then we'll turn. Whoa. Whoa. Well, not too bad. I think we can keep going. It's a fairly long drive. Turns out, well, she lives in the rich area, he lives in the sort of more, shall I say, poor area. Alright, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Okay, we have to turn here anyway. I was gonna make it right through that gap. And then he had to stop and get out of his car. Yeah, I could have made it through that gap, but then he had to just go in there and then stop. If he hadn't have stopped, it would have been just fine. But they always have to fucking stop. Little hint to all of you drivers out there, on this game at least, the AI drivers. If a car is coming at you, do not stop. You should move out of the fucking way. You know, it would help. Alright. As I said, he lives pretty far away, so I don't even know. I might end up cutting out this drive anyway, but... right up here. And here we go.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
And I'm going to splice it here. Alright, let's go, how we find our way?
Welcome, sir.
Talk to this dude.
I'm sorry, are you a resident?
No.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Cool.
Well,
what's the bet he runs? I'm willing to put $10 that he'll run. They always fucking run.
Stop! LAPD!
Oh, okay, it wasn't him running. This is a different guy running.
Put your hands in the air!
Oh, no, down, down.
Give it up! LAPD! Don't make me chase you!
He's waiting right around the corner. I knew that was coming. They always do. How did we end up getting him back?
Yeah, you really passed.
Oh, we didn't. He actually escaped?
How'd I get back here? Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Let's look in this suitcase. We have the ticket he bought.
You told
To
Heather
Mexico.
you're honeymooning without her?
And a watch. Or at least half a watch.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Alright. I think that's all I need. Just gotta, yeah, it is. Alright, cool.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Lie.
You're lying, Henry.
How can
Because
you prove that I'm
because you
involved,
had the
Detective?
Fabergé, thing. Cigarette case.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea.
You $600 and it was worth
Society
10,000.
parties, and find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Your wife is pissed, or your fiancé, should I say, is
Why
pissed.
did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather, and she'd have me.
That's...
Julia told the others that they were out. That she was going to create a new gang.
That's a lie too. You
You're lying,
wanted to
Arnett.
skip town.
I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Because?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
Oh, it's true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
So you just admitted to it.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
I don't know what to use here. He's lying, but... Okay, so people are saying accused, but what do I accuse him with?
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Tell him about the first burglary. Can we use the list? Or the watch? That's over a 12-month period, so maybe that'll work.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia.
The doctor is
We could
Henderson?
get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Interesting, okay.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Yeah, you're still you're still guilty of ordering her to be killed. Alright. looks like we're gonna talk to the doctor again. Jeez, this case goes on forever. This might even have to be a two-parter, like my first ever two-parter. Because I don't think I could legitimately... Really? I don't think I could legitimately...
You're paying for every
really,
last
dude?
scratch.
Hey, you saw that.
He only
She
robbed her
fucking
mother
gunned
and
it
killed
into
her
me.
best friend.
I
Cut
was
the
already
guy
half
some
into the
slack.
lane.
So how does
and
the
she
doctor fit
fucking
in?
gunned it
That's
straight
what
into
we're
me.
about to find out. Maybe we should
She
ask
just
him to
can't drive.
give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
Yeah,
You
because
should
I
have
mean,
seen
I
yourself
really don't think
staggering
that I
back in
could
there
actually
like a
cut out
drunken sailor.
Next time you
enough
can take
time
the runner, Roy.
I didn't
from
box
this
in the
video
Marines,
to make it
though,
under
did
an hour.
I?
Should have never
Even if I
told you
cut
that.
out all the driving, I don't think... I don't know, it just feels like it's been so much longer. So it might just legitimately be a two-part episode, which would be a first, but... I mean, I'm willing to do it if that's what it takes. It's here. Go see what Stoneman has to say.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Surprised he'd be here at this time of night, to be honest, but...
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Oh, that's
Tell
smart.
him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
Well, he knows who we are.
Never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Oh, caught.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved
Caught.
her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid
No,
you're under
she
arrest.
didn't. She used you, boy.
Oh, the practice.
So I guess that's
Dr. Gerard.
finally a wrap?
No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Oh, shit.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh, God, okay. He really didn't want to go to jail. Okay, wants us to use the phone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine.
Oh, we still have to go get this dude?
Says to meet them there.
On our way.
I thought we were done. Like, I thought him falling out the... not falling,
have an
jumping
address for
out
the
that
runner.
window
Let's try and wrap this up then.
was, like, the end of the whole case. But no, there's still fucking more. This is the case that just keeps going, to be honest.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
I Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
Hope he didn't fall on Roy's car.
Phelps, stick with the percentages.
No, luckily our car moved. Alright.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next
Willie's
guy,
apartment.
as long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
That's literally just around the corner. Okay. That wasn't too hard.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt.
I can hear a harmonica. It's gotta be down here. Yep.
Wilson Reed, LAPD. Give
Why do
yourself
you...
up.
Why yell that shit out, like... If you had just kept your mouth shut, we could have got much closer. He went up here. Yeah, like literally, just keep your mouth shut, let us walk up to him, act like we're just there to watch him fucking play the harmonica, and then we can, you know, be close enough to then tell him. So if he does run, he's not too far away. Oh, there's an idea. He still looks like he's going up to the top. Yep, he's still up above.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Wait for the son of a bitch.
I know there's an achievement for doing this, so that's the only reason I'm doing it. There we go. Now that that's done, do I have to go up after him, or can't get up on this building? Oh, now he's shooting back. Oh, finally! Maybe it's just glitched out.
Really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he?
I'm gonna have to cut a bunch of that out, because like I was trying to shoot for 10 minutes, and he was just hidden, but he finally decided to show his face.
So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Well, you had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy!
That was a long
I think
case.
you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Long
Do you
case.
now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Did pretty good though. Nice. And we have a flashback. Jesus. War is hell.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole! The 22nd are still fighting!
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
Jesus.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps.
So now we know why
recommending you for
Cole
the Silver Star,
doesn't think that he's a
and
hero.
promoting you to first lieutenant.
Because he's not proud of that moment, I can tell. Every time they talk about him being a war hero, he's just sort of like, no, I'm not, you know, I'm not. And you can tell he was sort of just, oh, we're done. Alright. So that's it for this case. It took a long time. It's probably end up going to be like two-parter if I can't squeeze it all down into an hour, but we'll see. And then, yeah, until next time, goodbye for now.
You